A man who once made the whole world cry, he ended up crying himself. Dallas Stadium was set for a match that had been called the El Clasico of Nations for months. Portugal and Spain, two neighboring countries on the Iberian Peninsula, bound by geography, but forever divided by football rivalry. This match was not just about points or progression. It carried a story that touched the heart of the entire football world: Cristiano Ronaldo's final World Cup. Before kickoff, Ronaldo himself confirmed, "This will be my last World Cup," and that single statement wrapped the entire stadium in emotion. As the match began, expectations were sky-high. Two football powerhouses, packed with world-class talent: Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, and Nuno Mendes for Portugal, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, and Dani Olmo for Spain. But what unfolded on the pitch was very different. From the first minute, both teams adopted a cautious, tactical approach. No one wanted to take risks, and no one was willing to rush. The first half produced chances, but no goals. Spain's biggest opportunity came as early as the third minute, when Mikel Oyarzabal forced a solid save from Diogo Costa. Then in the 8th minute, Dani Olmo played Oyarzabal clean through open space, only the goalkeeper to beat, but Oyarzabal dragged a shot wide. It was a clear sitter and a painful miss for Spanish fans. Portugal were not silent either. Alex Baena attempted a beautiful curling effort that Costa brilliantly tipped past the post. On the other end, Cristiano Ronaldo remained unusually quiet for most of the night. He tried to make his presence felt, but the moment everyone expected from him never truly arrived. Portugal's closest chance came from Nuno Mendes, whose deflected drive smashed against the crossbar and bounced away. A collective gasp echoed through the stadium, but the score remained 0-0. By halftime, both teams looked drained. There was no clear dominance, no real momentum. In the dressing rooms, Portugal's coach Roberto Martinez and Spain's Luis de la Fuente tried to re-energize their players. The second half followed much the same pattern: cautious, tactical, and low on excitement. But around the hour mark, the game finally sparked to life. Portugal misplaced a pass deep in their own half, gifting Spain a counterattack. Dani Olmo quickly fed Pedri, who fired a shot from the edge of the box. A deflection from Renato Vega sent the ball just over the crossbar, Spain's biggest chance of that phase. Moments later, Baena tested Costa again with a low shot that the goalkeeper handled comfortably. Then Lamine Yamal, impressive throughout the tournament, whipped in a dangerous free kick from the right that Costa tipped over the bar. By this point, Portugal's defensive organization had done a commendable job of neutralizing Spain's attacking threats. The match slowly drifted toward extra time. Fans, players, everyone sensed that 90 minutes might not be enough to decide it. And then came the dramatic moment that changed everything. In the 90+1 ST minute, just as the match seemed destined to go beyond regulation, Spain's substitute Mikel Merino, on the pitch for only 6 minutes, received a golden opportunity. Fellow substitute Ferran Torres delivered a perfectly weighted pass. Merino made a clever movement inside the box and calmly rolled a low finish past Diogo Costa, placing the ball just inside the post, completely out of the goalkeeper's reach. Spain's bench exploded onto the pitch in celebration. The entire Dallas Stadium erupted with Spanish chants. On the other side, Portugal's players collapsed to the ground, unable to believe that a match they had fought so hard and had slipped away so late. Ronaldo stood motionless, his face reflecting what was perhaps the most painful moment of his football career. Portugal threw everything forward in the dying moments. Bernardo Silva met a right-wing cross from Sergio Conceição with a header that narrowly sailed over the bar. Had it gone in, the match would have gone to extra time. But Spain's defense held firm until the final whistle, sealing a 1-0 victory. The match produced several historic and record-breaking moments. Spain became the first team in World Cup history to record 6 consecutive clean sheets, having not conceded a single goal in the tournament. A remarkable display of defensive consistency. Goalkeeper Unai Simon played a huge role in that achievement. For Cristiano Ronaldo, this was his 27th World Cup appearance, and his last. He holds the all-time record of scoring in 6 different World Cup editions, a milestone no other player has reached. He finishes his World Cup career with 11 goals in 27 matches, along with numerous records that may stand for generations. Mikel Merino's story is equally compelling. It took him over 3 years to score his first international goal, but he has now registered 9 goals in his last 17 international matches, an incredible transformation. This was not the first time he delivered from the bench. He has produced similar clutch moments at club level as well. Another tournament-wide statistic stood out. This World Cup has already produced 10 last-minute winners, goals scored in the 90th or 120th minute, the most ever in a single edition, proof of how unpredictable and dramatic this tournament has been. After the match, Spain captain Rodri praised his team's maturity, highlighting how the decisive contributions came from the substitutes. Analysts, however, described the game as somewhat underwhelming. Despite the heavyweight rivalry, it lacked the spark typically expected. Many big names remained anonymous, and Merino's late strike was the lone moment of true quality. Spain now advanced to the quarterfinals, where they will face the winner of USA versus Belgium at Los Angeles Stadium. For Luis de la Fuente's side, this marks their first World Cup quarterfinal appearance since winning the tournament in 2010, strengthening their claim as serious contenders. For Portugal, it was an anticlimactic end to the tournament. Despite a squad full of star power, their dream of winning a first-ever World Cup title ended once again, and Ronaldo's farewell came wrapped in heartbreak. Overall, this match was more than just a scoreline. It marked the end of an era, the rise of a new hero in Merino, and a story that will be remembered as one of the most emotional knockout games of the 2026 World Cup.